In this lesson, we're going to demonstrate how to configure network access control or NAC using MAC filtering. For this lab, we will need 3 devices, a switch and 2 PCs, which we're going to call PC1 and PC2. We're going to connect the 2 PCs to the switch, and specifically on ports 1 and 2. Fast forward the time. We will assign IPv4 addresses to both PCs. 192.168.1.1. We don't need a default gateway or a DNS server. And this one will be .2. Okay, excellent. So, having assigned IPv4 addresses to both PCs, I will go into the switch and run enable conft interface fast Ethernet 0/1 that is connected to PC1, and then I will run switch port mode access in order to turn into an access port, and then I will enable switch port security. Next, I will specify one maximum MAC address. I will also run violation restrict, which will basically block the traffic if the switch notices any violation on fast Ethernet port 0/1, but without actually shutting down the port. And I will also run MAC address sticky, which means that the switch will learn and store the MAC address that it sees on port 0/1 dynamically. I will save my changes and close the window. I will fast forward the time. And now let's ping PC2 from PC1. So I'll run a ping 192.168.1.2. The ping is successful because both PCs reside in the same network. And if I run up-a, I can see the MAC address that PC1 learned, which is associated with PC2. If I open up the switch, run end, and then run show MAC address table, we can see that the switch is now aware of 2 MAC addresses. The one that ends with A190, which belongs to the PC connected to fast Ethernet port 0/1, and the one that ends with 7162 that is connected to port 0/2. Okay, so let us run an experiment to see whether port security, whether MAC filtering rather, is working as expected. So what I'll do is I will disconnect the cable between PC1 and the switch, and I will connect it to, let's say, port 0/3. And then I will take the cable of PC2 and connect it to fast Ethernet port 0/1 where we configured MAC filtering. I will fast forward the time. And now let us go to PC2 and try to ping 192.168.1.1, which is the IP address of PC1. I will fast forward the time. And we can see that PC2 is not able to ping PC1 due to the MAC filtering that we have put in place. If I go back to the switch and run show port security interface fast Ethernet 0/1, we can even see 4 security violations, which are essentially the 4 ICMP packets sent from PC2 to PC1. If I disconnect PC2 and connect PC2 back to port 2 and then reconnect PC1 to port 1, fast forward the time and try to ping again from PC2, we can see that this time PC2 is perfectly capable of pinging PC1, thereby confirming that we have successfully configured network access control using MAC filtering.